Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll take a deep dive into the hottest event recently shaking the global financial scene, Bitcoin's skyrocketing surge. Setting a new historic peak at $112. What is really going on behind this explosive rally? What are the driving forces making Bitcoin the focus of the world's capital flows? And most importantly, how will this impact the future of the crypto market and create opportunities for individual investors like us? Be sure to watch till the end, because I'll share the latest strategic perspectives that top financial experts are closely monitoring these days. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss any of our market trend, economic, and investment analysis videos. 1. The big picture. Bitcoin hits a new historic high $112. In less than a week, Bitcoin shocked the entire market by suddenly breaking through the hard resistance zone that had lasted for months, from $105 to $110. With a powerful breakout, Bitcoin easily crossed the psychological threshold of $110, soaring up to $112 and officially setting a new record in its history. Not only did the price increase, but Bitcoin's market capitalization also surged to $2.208 trillion, an enormous share of the entire global crypto market. This clearly shows that Bitcoin is no longer merely a speculative asset, but is truly becoming a robust class of its own, regarded even as the digital gold of the new world. Since the beginning of 2025, Bitcoin's price has risen by over 18%. Notably, after hitting its peak, even though there was a slight correction back to around $111, buying pressure has remained incredibly strong, proving that investor confidence has not faded. The fear of missing out, FOMO, is spreading once again. And many forecasts suggest that this upward trend is far from over. 2. What's fueling Bitcoin's explosive surge? Let's analyze in detail the three main drivers behind this remarkable rally. A. Breakthrough U.S. policy moves. First, we must mention the highly positive policy shifts from President Donald Trump's administration. Most recently, he announced a delay in imposing new tariffs on major trade partners, moving the deadline to August 1st, 3 weeks later than previously scheduled. This is a flexible and smart move, giving all sides more time to negotiate and helping to ease global trade tensions. The U.S. Treasury Secretary emphasized that if countries reach agreements before then, the new tariffs won't be applied. This has calmed risk sentiments significantly in financial markets, drawing capital flows towards high-potential assets like Bitcoin. In particular, President Trump has also directly called on the U.S. Federal Reserve, Fed, to cut interest rates by up to 3 percentage points. Remember, each Fed rate cut can have a massive ripple effect, not just in the US, but worldwide. Lower rates push capital away from traditional assets, like bonds or savings, channeling funds into high-return markets such as cryptocurrencies. B. Institutional and financial giant influx into Bitcoin. Second, the market is witnessing unprecedented institutional inflows. Since early 2025, a wave of investment funds, banks, and major global asset managers have started viewing Bitcoin as a strategic allocation in their investment portfolios. A major highlight is the surge in spot Bitcoin ETFs, which are now managing nearly $150 billion in assets, having grown steadily over recent quarters. In fact, Trump Media and Technology Group, a company run by the Trump family, has just officially filed with U.S. regulators to set up an ETF investing in multiple cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and more. The participation of such big names signifies the increasing recognition of cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, in the broader financial world. As Anthony Pompliano, CEO of Professional Capital Management, explained, when Bitcoin was smaller, institutions mostly stood on the sidelines, wary of its volatility and risks. But now, with Bitcoin's market cap in the trillions, far above many traditional assets, institutional players aren't just joining. They're actively increasing their share of Bitcoin in long-term reserve portfolios. C. Market sentiment and the heat from individual investors. Besides macro factors and large-scale capital, the crypto community of individual investors also plays a crucial role. These investors are always sensitive to news and eager to join when opportunity calls. As Bitcoin repeatedly breaks records, FOMO rapidly spreads, ramping up the number of market participants. On top exchanges like Binance, trading volume surges dramatically whenever Bitcoin approaches or surpasses psychological milestones. This creates a positive feedback loop. Price rises, investor excitement, even more capital flows in, propelling the uptrend further. 3. Risks and reminders for investors. Alongside the positives, we must be objective about some potential risks. High price volatility. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are inherently volatile. Individual investors must actively manage risk and avoid being swept up by FOMO in an uncontrolled way. Policy risks. While US policy signals are currently open, we cannot rule out unexpected shifts, especially in the context of trade disputes or complex geopolitical developments. Long-term investing. According to many experts, although Bitcoin has solidified its role as a strategic asset, sustainable gains require patience and a long-term holding strategy rather than frequent, short-term trading. 4. The future for Bitcoin and the crypto market. Many experts believe that with the current growth drivers, Bitcoin can continue leading the market. Some forecasts predict that with continued boosts from ETFs and institutional capital, Bitcoin could aim for new, giant, price levels in the near future. Especially as regulators in the US and other advanced countries are gradually legalizing or easing frameworks for crypto. This is a key factor propelling the market's maturity. Nonetheless, remember that while Bitcoin offers many advantages, it is not yet an absolutely safe asset. Always ensure your investment decisions are based on thorough analysis, good psychological control, and don't put all your eggs in one basket. 5. Be wise and take action. Connect with the smart investing community. Dear friends, Bitcoin's boom proves that the global financial landscape is rapidly changing and shifting towards new investment channels. What do you think about this price surge? Will Bitcoin continue breaking new records this year? Are you ready to join the crypto market? Or are you still watching for the right opportunity? Leave a comment below this video to share your thoughts or ask any questions about topics you care about. I'll read and respond in upcoming episodes. And if you found the video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to join our smart investing community, where I constantly update you with the latest trends in finance, technology, and cryptocurrency. Thank you so much for watching till the end. See you in the next analysis, bringing you valuable insights and timely updates for your investment journey.